Aloha, birthday kings and queens. Happy birthday to you. And of course, happy belated birthday to all Aquarius out there who have celebrated your birthday way before I upload this video. I really wish that starting from this year onwards, you would find your true happiness, your true abundance, your true success, your true love. And most importantly, by the end of the day, you guys will always feel happy with yourself and will always feel fulfilled and pleased with yourself, because you can have all the money that you want in the world, but if you don't feel happy, if you don't feel fulfilled, if you're surrounding yourself with toxic people who brings nothing but just headache to you, then money is not really important, isn't it? Yeah, I really wish you all the best, really, Aquarius. When is your birthday, by the way? I'm wondering. Because I have a daughter, she's an Aquarius, and she just turned 6 this year, and her birthday is on the 2nd of February. And it was a blast. I mean, I tried to do something a little bit different this year. We went to an orphanage, and to her dad's surprise, she's okay with it. Like, she's actually very pleased to go to an orphanage. And it was like, how come? She's just 6 years old. I'm like, yep, that's an Aquarius. That's the humanitarian side of an Aquarius. And I was like, okay. I was actually really pleased when I knew that my due date is going to be around Aquarius season, because not only do I get along really well with Aquarius because my Venus is in Aquarius, but I just find you guys very interesting. Like, I would want to have, like, if I were to have like a second child or a third child, I would want to have an Aquarius too. I just love having an Aquarius child. Always so happy, always so curious, always so full of life. Damn, I love you guys. Anyway, let's get into your reading. Your overall energy for the now. Look at all these reverse cards. The Star card in reverse, Strength card in reverse, and also the Eight of Cups in reverse. What's challenging you? You have the Hangman, Four of Pentacles, and also the World card. Now you kind of like, he's losing patience. You're losing like a lot of your patience. You've been exercising like a lot of your patience, but then that thing just popped. You know what I mean? Because you just don't like how things just stand still, how things is just not moving along in a way or the direction in which you wanted to have. I feel like there has been a wishes or a dream of you that has not been fulfilled as of yet in a relationship sector, but you're okay with that. You know what I mean? Because you felt like, well, maybe if it's not meant to be for me, or maybe if it's not happening the way that I wanted, maybe I should let go of control and let go of expecting it to turn around in a way that I actually want it to, because it's not good for me. Okay, when I see major arcana going on in energy, and especially in challenges, I would see it as divine intervention. And no matter how hard you actually want something, but universe or God always prepare the best that is for you. And I feel like you guys are realizing that although it pains you to do so, sometimes it's hard, but it's fine. With the Star card in reverse in here, I really have to tell you this. Please never lose yourself in a relationship. Please never lose yourself in a friendship, or just basically a relationship between you and another person. And what I mean by relationship, it could be with your colleagues, with your mothers and stuff like that. You are different than the rest of the signs because you're being symbolized by the Star card, right? And the Star card always have the brightest star in the galaxy. My Aquarius was just peeking in. But then you guys are like the brightest star in the galaxy. So it's your nature. It's like, it's God-given for you to be different, and never try to conform with that. All right. So what's challenging you? You have the World card, an unresolved issues, or an ending that still has not happened yet. You have the Hangman here. People waiting, unable to see things from other perspectives. So you might be dealing with somebody who is quite inconsiderate with your feelings. They don't really know how much it hurt you or how much it disappointed you, because they are unable to see it from your perspective or to become empathic for you. And then they also have the Four of Pentacles in here. So somebody is withholding clarity, withholding informations, doing things a little bit sneaky. So it's a little bit of both, because the Four of Pentacles, we're also talking about people withholding something just because they feel like it's safe for them. Because 4, we're talking about squares or something stable. Let's see what's going on in the past. By the way, I'm Indonesian, so if you're hearing me muttering things in a different language than English, it means that I am talking in Indonesia, right? So this person in the past has the Emperor card in reverse. And the Wheel of the Year. Knight of Swords, of course. I knew it. Because here's the thing, the Emperor card in reverse is a very, very controlling, but extra controlling type of energy. Somebody who wants to mold you or make you fit into a criteria or into classifications that they want you to be, you know, with the Emperor card. And they're pretty stubborn about what they want, you know what I mean? So if you want a relationship in this way, they want a relationship in other way. And they're very, very stubborn about it. They're very, very masculine. And it doesn't help with the fact that you guys are fixed sign. If they're doing this to mutables, maybe they would bend. Like if they were to be doing these stuff to like another Sagittarius like myself or a Gemini, maybe they would bend, but they are messing with the wrong people, which is Aquarius. You guys are fixed, so you're pretty stubborn. You can bend for people, but only like a bit, you know what I mean? You still hold on into your true self, which I love about it. I feel like in the past you were wanting to manifest or grow things with this Emperor card in reverse. Somebody who is quite pushy, and somebody who is extra masculine as well. And when I'm saying extra masculine, it means that sometimes they could be doing things out of impulse and they're not really in touch with their feminine side. So again, as I said, there's less empathy here going on. Three of Cups in reverse. You felt like the friendship aspect of the relationship is quite gone. And what I mean by friendship, here's the thing, because Aquarius, and I know this because I have Venus in Aquarius as well. So an ideal type of relationship for you is where you can be best friend, goofy together, adventuring together, but also have the lovey-dovey aspect attached to it as well. And you felt like that thing has been broken. So it's either the respect of the friendship aspect of the relationship is gone, or you cannot fully trust them like you would trust your best friend, if that makes sense. And when this clash of energy of these two extra masculine energy happening in the past, and then you wanting to defend yourself or wanting to defend your honor, wanting to say something, then you have a clash there. But you have the wheel here, Wheel of Fortune. It's like, let's see, it's like it's purposefully there, you know what I mean? It's like divine intervention or universe or God intervention. They're purposefully making this clash of energy so that you could see it in a bigger picture, how it was like. 5 kartu masa sekarang. Lima kartu masa depan. So, here's the thing. Let's go into one person scenario first, all right, before I go and jump into this two people scenario. But if you're dealing with one person, this person does have still like a lot of feelings attached to you. There's going to be a circumstances or anything that kind of like makes you get together again. And then this person is the Princess of Chalices. So it's either you meet them somewhere or you get reconnected because of a friend. But there's just some things that is happening. But then they have the Princess of Chalices. So this person is actually very feminine right now, and the Princess of Chalices is somebody who has like a high admiration, really great feelings to you. But the problem with the Princess of Chalices, because it's still like a really young water type of energy, they're very sensitive, and they have the tendency to take things like everything way too personally. So you missing out on emoji, or you forget to reply to their text messages and stuff like that. They take it way too personally. I have to get that phone. Wait a second, because my daughter is screaming. Wait a second. Okay, so I'm back. It was my mom's. But anyway, they're very sensitive in that way. But the thing about their sensitivity and the thing about their love towards you, they're not really the type of person who will take well criticism, who would handle criticism really well. Okay, so if you were to kind of like dictate how this relationship should go, if you were to kind of like say to them like, look, I don't really like it when you do this and da 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 da, they're not really accepting of it. You have the judgment. So they have a little bit of a issues with themselves about handling criticism and to be hearing about what other people think. It's kind of like it's their self-defense mechanism of doing so. All right. And you want something that is much more stable though in the now. Like you want something that is, you can have like a hands-on control on it. You just want both of you to work together hand in hand in a relationship, and you know that they're also working together, so you need to have that confirmations coming from their side as well. And I feel like if you're a cross-watcher watching this, don't play. You know what I mean? Like if Aquarius actually wants you to do that, don't play, because Aquarius is like on the verge of really giving up, you know, have the Four of Swords here. Because you want to, I mean, you can bend just as much, you know, before your spine actually snap and break. So you're trying to get over like all of the hurt, trying to get over all of the disappointment, like it's starting to subside, and then you just want to have like build something from scratch again with them, build something again. But this person has to be hands-on, and this person has to be willing to accept a bit of criticism and dictations as well. 5 kartu masa depan. Oke, saya mau tahu sebenarnya perasaan mereka sama Aquarius gimana sih? They're in conflict even with themselves. Like they don't really know what is it that they want out of you. You know what I mean? It's like those conflict, they're making it inside of their head. So what's going to happen in the future if you're dealing with one person? I see you, you know, as I said, you want them to be hands-on. They don't accept criticism. And I feel like it's like actually something that you want to do, because you're like, you're done. You're over and done of, in Indonesia we call it ngehayal, or just, you know, being swept away with your emotional cups up to the 7 of Cups, where it's just like land of imaginations, land of la la lands with nothing that you can actually hold steady. You're tired of that, so you're a bit pushy with the Two of Wands attitude in here, and it's something that they don't really handle really well. This person will take shelters from you with the 7 of Wands in here. They want to quite push you away a bit, but deep down inside, they're having all these midnight thoughts. Actually, if you're a cross-watcher, this is like a karmic loop for you. I'm not talking to you, Aquarius, cross-watcher. So other sense who's watching this because you have an Aquarius partner. This is a bit like a karmic loop for you because you have the 8 here. 8 is this relationship that you have with Aquarius was able to tap into your biggest fear, was able to tap into your insecurities. But when it tapped into that, there's supposed to be like a lot of changes happening. And yeah, there's like supposed to be like a lot of changes that is happening here, and something that you need to confront for yourself. It could be issues from your childhood, or it could be issues that you were facing with the relationship that you had in the past. But all these issues had to be resolved. In Aquarius, when you're dealing with this Aquarius person, you're in contact with that, okay? And I know it's scary, but you have to confront that emotions that you have so that you can free yourself from this devil bound. I mean, the devil bound in my other deck is actually the shadow side. So the shadow side, we're talking about all your greatest, deepest fear. When you were little, you were being compared with other people, and it just stuck into your head. Competitions, self-worth, self-value, and everything like that. This is something that you have to resolve too. Something that also Aquarius has to resolve as well. So that's if you're dealing with one person. I feel like when they're pushing you away, you're going to kind of like quite stalk them a bit and find out what's up with them. Why are they doing this? Because Aquarius, you guys are air signs, and air signs are very, very curious being. My daughter is an air sign, so she's a very, very curious being, and it kills you. Nothing kills you more than people who just makes you wonder, like an unanswered questions that you have inside of your head. You know what I mean? So now you're trying to find out the truth because you want to get like the full conclusion of it. But I feel like in the future you have that death card in here. So there's like a lot of transformation that is happening with you. This relationship get actually really, really good if two people actually transform together rather than just one person focusing on transforming and one person is shying away from transforming. You know what I mean? Because this is like, you have the wheel of the year here. So it's like a connection that is so strong that you cannot run away from, a love that you truly cannot deny, something that was kind of like quite meant to be. So the connection was really, really immense. But when that type of connection happens, people do freak out or people will fall into it. So, okay. So I think that's it for my reading for you guys. I don't even know what to title this video, but I really hope that you enjoy it and found a lot of clarity in it. And I'll see you guys next week for your mid-February reading. Bye-bye.